Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another video. So the paid request this time from Michael. Thank you so much for that. And for those interested in requesting any type of videos, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal, usually the best bet, or join the Patreon. The links are in the info box over here or over there. And Michael had about 5 albums he wanted me to look into and review. I think 2 of them are going to combine because they're 2 of the same band, so it'll be about 4 videos. But first off is a band called Freedom Call and an album called Eternity, which I would say was my favorite of the 5. I quite enjoyed this. This was a lot of fun to listen to. I had never heard of the band. I had never heard of any of these songs before. It's a German power metal band. I guess their 3rd album came out in 2002. It reminded me a bit of Manowar, among others. There's definitely a great 80s flavor to them. It's like power metal. It's very epic guitar work. The voices fit very well with it. I mean, the first song, Metal Invasion, I'm like, okay. I love the beat for it. Call for vengeance, blaze of steel. Just epic, and there's like great guitar work, and there's a bit of synthesizer in that as well. Like made me feel like I was riding a dragon with a machine gun. That's the blurb I'll put. I'll save for this album. It'll make you feel like you're riding a dragon with an M60 machine gun, having fun and taking names. Just like that first song, just epic. Felt very epic. I'm going through it. I'm like, okay, Flying High is another song. There's rapid drumming and guitar. Don't like it as much as the first song, but I liked it. Especially the part where I am high on the wings of eternity. Just felt very epic. I mean, I kept thinking of the word epic throughout this. Same with Ages of Power. Back to the Ages of Power. It's time for us to learn. The last minute goes to death metal. Like you can't understand what's going on. I don't like that part. The last minute of it, but the stuff before it, I did enjoy. The spell, I mean, it's 50 some seconds long. There's no lyrics. Kind of this rhythmic drumming, bit of choir music. It is what it is, but I don't think it needed to be on the album, but it didn't hurt. Bleeding Heart was definitely one of my favorites on the album. The synthesizer opening was great. I love the piano work. Felt like a power ballad. When Our Love Began. When our love began, I gave you my hand. I can't sing for squat or shit, so I'm not even going to try. But the ending to that song, especially A Bleeding Heart. Yeah, like I wrote down because I wanted to remember the name of the tracks. I wrote epic. Like every other song, I just wrote epic. I didn't know how else to word because I'm not musically inclined. I'm sitting there going, I don't know how to describe music because I've never been in a band. I was BS and choir. I couldn't sing. I made the doves cry because they knew they'd have to shoot themselves and say goodbye to loved ones so they didn't hear my voice anymore with a gun this big. You know how hard it is for a bird to get their wing on a pistol and pull a trigger? It's a hell of a sight. But then I decided to stop and they were appreciative. So they went to join John Woo's movies. But yeah, I don't know how to describe and how to review music. But quite a few people request album reviews, so I guess they must like something that I say. I don't know what. And there's other songs, Island of Dreams, Land of the Light, Warriors, that are fine. Turn Back Time, interesting at the beginning. It has this acoustic type of guitar. It felt like the softest of songs. Always remember the sadness seen in your eyes. And then the middle is a bit more of a power metal feel to it. I do like that. Flame in the Night is... It's hard to pick a favorite song. It's between Metal Invasion, Bleeding Heart, and Flame in the Night. And I've had to think about it. It's between those three. But Flame in the Night, I remember thinking heroic. Just felt like a heroic song. When a star will shine like a flame in the night, any power and glory will rise forever. Remember, the journey never ends. Now, granted, you're not going to know what the hell the melodies are with me trying to sing it, so I would say check it out on YouTube. Just all this stuff you find on YouTube. And these will probably be short reviews because I don't want to try to... Well, I don't know what I'm doing, but let me try to fill in 10 more minutes so it's a 60-minute video so it seems like I know what the hell I'm talking about. As I said, I'm not musically inclined in terms of describing the instruments all particular and stuff. And all these bands he requested, I had never heard of a single one of them. But I did. I would say if you like 80s power ballad, power metal, stuff that has a bit of choir, quite a bit of a choir feel. And like I said, the singer reminded me of Man of War, which is a good thing. The excellent guitar work, and just great beats. They just had this feel that makes a grand adrenaline momentum to them. I would say at the very least listen to Freedom Calls, Bleeding Heart, and Flame in the Night. Listen to those two songs, and then Metal Invasion. Listen to those three songs. If you like those three songs, check out the rest of the album. If those three songs don't get you, then I don't know how the rest would, but we all have different opinions. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. This was a nice surprise, and thanks to Michael for introducing me to these guys, because I never heard of them before. But yeah, from Germany. So, be great to use this music like a video game or a movie. It would fit perfectly. But anyway, with that said, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye for now.